Hello, everybody. Warm welcome. Just love this single. Play it all night. But I won't. Oh, wow. What can I say? Today, March 15th. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Francis. Care Bear, Lauren, Dee, Lynn. What a lovely day, Nicole, Tina. It's Lynn, one of my students, Lynn's birthday today. So happy birthday to Lynn. Hope she had a wonderful day. Hi, Michelle. I know that this full moon we just had, wasn't that wild? I didn't stay up to watch the eclipse. I didn't. But usually the night before full moon, sometimes I don't sleep as well. So yeah, I didn't stay up. But this moon has stirred so much stuff. I mean, it's been a little bit crazy. Usually on a full moon, you want to release stuff and then manifest some stuff. But this particular one, you don't want to manifest, and things are changing in your life. They're going to change no matter what. It's best if you release stuff, but there's big changes coming. And on top of that, today, is it today? I think it's today, Mercury retrograde for 3 weeks. Cannot make this up, right? Mercury retrograde is it interferes with machines. We go to the bank or we go to pay something and they say, oh, the bank card don't work. Well, it's not the bank, the card itself, it's the machine. Technologies, miscommunications, people may have arguments or not see eye to eye or misunderstand each other. That's what Mercury does. It likes to stir things around. Insane. But hope everyone has a magical weekend because it's St. Patrick's. It's coming. Few days. Yeah, so a lot of disturbances, a lot of weird energies, a lot of weird dreams. Yeah, lots of releasing going on. Yes, misunderstanding. Yes, it's like sometimes you talk to somebody and you think, okay, you don't understand the language I'm speaking your language. What's going on? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Very, very crazy. Yeah, we're on a wild ride for sure. In many ways. Many ways. I wasn't sure if somebody was going to come in today as far as mediumship, but a couple hours ago I just had this, I don't know, I guess it's an energy on the other side, because I always say to them, I invite my angels and guides, I invite your angels and guides, and I invite my angels to surround me and everything. But I felt like there was somebody coming through that had passed with a lot of nauseousness before passing, and that they kept mentioning Carl. I think it was with a K, Karl. Could be a C, but they mentioned Carl. So I thought, well, don't know anybody that watches me by that name, but maybe somebody here will know someone by that name or relate to them. But I felt it was, very, very strong. And I'm seeing like a lot of grass. So when the person passed, either prior to that, I don't know if it was landscaping or some of the lawns, I'm not sure, but I'm getting like lawns, Carl, a lot of nauseousness. So probably could have had, cancer before he passed. I feel the person that passed was male, but there's a connection to Carl. I get number 13 again, number 27. So we'll see if somebody, if somebody can relate to this, or somebody that's listening that hasn't signed in. It could be for them. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. But they shouldn't worry too much. And if they're looking for something in particular, they will find it. They're looking for something. It's like a box or some papers. They're looking for something and they will find it. I think they've been searching since February, so they've been looking for a bit. So we'll see if somebody, claims this or not. I mean, it's not a full reading by any means. It's just a little bit of proof of survival type of thing. So, yeah. And whoever is going to listen, I know this person is telling me, tell them I love them. They always do when they're on the other side, but I guess this person needs to hear it. So I thought I'd just say it again. Okay. See if anybody else comes up tonight, but I've got a few things. I've got Nicole, what a lovely day. Callie, yes, definitely one of your guides. And if she's anything like the Hindu goddess, Callie, she's wild. I mean, untamable strength, untamable energy. I mean, when I look at Callie and I look at the oracle deck of the goddesses, she danced herself to a frenzy. She's got wild energy. She's wonderful. If you look at the triple goddess, I pulled her out here. There's a little meditation for her, or I call it meditation, like a little ritual. But if she came into your life, Callie, the goddess Callie, she's telling you it's time to face your fears. So you may have some uncertainties and fears about something, and it may be something dark, but you need to stare it in the eyes. You need to face it. Okay. But Kelly comes to tell you that your dance is needed as part of the whole dance of creation. Wholeness is nurtured when you reclaim the pieces of yourself that you're given over to fear. Yes, because fear, not all the time, but most of the time, fear is false evidence appearing real. So when you meet your fears and you face them, it's a tremendous, tremendous feeling. This is Kelly, the goddess, in this particular goddess oracle deck. Like, she's wild. She's really wild. Yeah, but definitely a strong goddess, triple goddess, Hindu triple goddess. I'm sure you can read up on her a little more, but I do feel that she definitely is one of your guides. Yeah. Yes, and about releasing, if you can, I mean, you can release. It's good to release stuff in the fire. It doesn't have to be a real fire. It can be in your mind. You could have like a real candle, or if you have a cauldron, or you have something to make a little fire in, fine. But if you have a battery operated candle, if you send the thoughts what you want to release, telepathically, you send it to this, and you imagine it, that this fire inside is consuming it and burning it. You release faster. When you want to release things, it's always faster to burn. I know some people sometimes say, well, write something on a piece of paper, bury it in the earth for the earth mother to take care of it. That's a slow thing, and it's not for everything. Not so much for releasing that kind of stuff. Same thing with some people say, you have this even parchment paper or something that's good for the environment. You write it and you put it, send it down a river. Again, it will work. It takes a longer time. Want to get rid of things? Fire. It's quick burn. Very quick. You want to attract something that's a little something else. You don't always have to put it in the fire, but it will work too. It will work fast. You can attract by different means. Varying it is one thing, especially if it's something you want to, like protection. All right. So Lynn, since it's your birthday, yes, yeah, it takes so much time. So burn is quick. Burn is quick, whether you send it through your mind or you actually have a fire. If you're outside and if you have a backyard and you have a little fire, that's amazing, right? But you have a safe, fire-free, burning dish in your home, but it's fireproof, that you don't want to set a fire in the house. But if you can do something like that, hey, why not, right? So because it's Lynn's birthday, I'm going to pull a card for you, Lynn, first. Now, she may be working, or she's going to pop in later on or watch it. She may be out too, I'm not sure. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. This is for you, Lynn. King of Earth. Or King of Pentacles, King of Coin. King of Earth. There. That is for you. Yeah, when you want to manifest things too. But releasing is not, it's not like you're manifesting, attracting something. Releasing is a whole different thing. And you can release, and if you don't know what to release, sometimes I'll say, I release everything and anything that I know or don't know in all times, in all linear times. I release it now. So sometimes you there's a list of things you want to release, and there may be some things you forgot. So it's best to say, I release everything. That doesn't serve my highest good. It's not for my highest good. It's not for my highest purpose. So be gone. Go away. This is for D, 6 of water. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. This is for you, D. Yeah. Yeah, if Lynn doesn't come on, sometimes she works. So. All right, Kathy with a C. Again, Kathy works, she runs a business, so she may be watching it a little bit later. King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, a balanced mental and emotional considerations. This is for you, Kathy. Pretty busy. King of Air. All right, Nicole, what a lovely day you have this. This is such a big deck. Sometimes I split it into a shower. It's a big, the cards are really nice and thick, which is amazing. There is a booklet that comes with it. Gives you a little more information. So, Nicole, what a lovely day. I have a card for you. Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation in a challenging beginning. King of Air. All right. King of Air, springtime for sure. For sure. Let's see what it says here. Give you a little more info on this. So it says, you may receive valuable advice from an intelligent professional. It's important that your decisions be fair and equitable to all involved. Don't hesitate to consult a third party if necessary. Yet speak your mind with confidence. So if this is a person coming into your life, then it's a person at the top of his or her field, especially in the intellectual area, such as law, science, or business. Someone who's an excellent speaker, known for their ability to be objective and diplomatic. Pretty cool. Pretty cool card. I think I hear my husband. I thought he's given my Luna something, but he's just taking ice. Additional meaning, too, of this card is justice, right? A mediator, forgetting to weigh the emotional aspect of a situation. Could be government, could be military. That's all. That's all. I can hear my dog chunking on a piece of ice here. Crunch, crunch. Okay. Francis, let's put a card for you. All right. Francis, what card do we have for you? Queen of Air. Independent, experienced, realistic, witty, objective decision-making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Seeing the humor in a situation. We definitely always need to seek the humor in everything we do, right? Hello, Ellie. Hello. How are you? So for the Queen of Air, what do we have here? Let's see. See a little more information on the Queen of Air. Well, if it's a situation, the clear decision-making abilities are needed right now. See through any hidden agendas. And it's time to remove anything or anyone from your life whose presence no longer serves your greatest good. still try to see the underlying humor. If it's someone that's coming in, a new person coming into your life, it's someone with incredible insight and perceptiveness with regards to situation and people. A person, with marvelous wit. So that could be that. Or the need to clear out clutter. Wisdom forged by real life experience. Stalled romance, divorced individual. But the need to clear out clutter is not always clutter in your home. Sometimes it could be decluttering your mind, trying to quiet your mind. Getting rid of thoughts and negative, unwanted, energies that you don't want to think about, you don't want to see anymore. Because the clutter takes a whole new meaning there. Carrie. I think there's someone coming in talking about Rosemary. We'll see if this person is, I'm not sure if it's a name or just talking about her here. It's Rosemary. It's her name. Okay. Okay. The energy's coming in, but it's not super strong, but it's super strong for the name. So anyways. Spring cleaning inside and out. Yes, absolutely. For Carrie, I have the Queen of Air. So it's the same card I just pulled, the Queen of Air. I just pulled that for Francis. And it's the same thing for you. Declutter. Declutter your mind. Declutter what no longer serves you. And if you want to release and you need help, ask the universe for help. Say, help me release, get rid of things that no longer serves my highest good. All right. Hi, Gen 56. Gen 56 just had a birthday. I think it was yesterday, the day before. I saw on my phone. I'm like, happy belated birthday. All right, Carrie. So that's for you. So, Lauren, what card do we have for you today? Lauren, the Seven of Earth. Seven on Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, and unnecessary worry. Lauren, you're a warrior. Yeah, I get that. Gotta release. No point in holding on to worrying about things. Things in divine timing. It's hard not to worry, I get it, but also have to trust yourself and the universe. So you may be faced with a decision, a complex decision. It's difficult to choose between all the options available to you. Do the research necessary or seek counsel from a mentor. And I can tell you, if there's a decision to be made, ask your higher self. If I make this decision, will this bring me closer to my highest purpose? And wait how your body feels. If you feel good, if you feel yourself putting a smile on, that's a good sign. But if you feel that something's not right, that's not the option. And do the same thing again for the other decision, the other option that you have. See what it gives you. It's time to stop procrastinating and get busy. If you're drawn this particular cup depicted, is it a Seven of Earth? Yes. Oh my God, I'm reading the Seven of Water. I apologize, but for some reason, this needs to be said. Stop procrastinating. I'm sure I pulled on Earth. Well, when that happens, there's another message for you. And a lot of times when I pull a card for you, Lauren, there's more than one card that wants to jump out. So that's a message for you as well. But focus, okay? Focus and avoid unrealistic expectation. Stop what you're doing and thoroughly examine the truth of this situation. It's possible that your course of action has a significant omission or may be based on incorrect assumptions. Review the plans with an objective eye, all right? Consult experts if necessary. So exercise caution with the details and avoid carelessness. All right. Review the timeline of your actions. It may be too soon to move forward. Maybe it's because, and again, it talks about procrastination, or it's possible you're procrastinating and missing perfect timing. Consider that someone involved may have a hidden agenda. Open your eyes, girl. Open your eyes. So yeah, sometimes additional meaning could be like embarrassing secrets, avoiding responsibility, and theft. Theft can be petty theft. So maybe someone wants what you have. Just be careful about that, okay? Yeah, Seven of Earth. And I wrote down Seven of Earth and looked at Seven of Water. Wow. Mercury, retrograde, right? Yeah, Gen 56, birthday girl. And today's Lynn's birthday. Tina, I'm going to pull a card for you, Tina. King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. King of Water. A lot of kings tonight. A couple kings, an ace. King of Water. I'm in the water section. I promise I'm in the water section. King of Water. You're a natural counselor. Nice. Who listens to people and offers them comforting and kind words, born of your experiences. Open your mind to the ideas of others and be accepting of those who are different from you. It may be time to volunteer for charity work to help those less fortunate than yourself. Excellent advice may be offered to you by someone you can completely trust. Follow his or her suggestion carefully. Well, yeah, if you have time and you want to do volunteer, but if you don't want to do volunteer, on your way to work or at work or wherever you go, you can still offer advice to people. You listen to them speak. Just sometimes people just want to be heard. And if they ask you for something, you can definitely share words, and the words will come to you. They will be downloaded from your higher self or from your spirit guide, and you can help these people. Someone wise and compassionate with a rich inner life, a person with quiet authority who can see the truth and meaning behind any situation and provide a perfect solution that's both intelligent, hopefully it says, and wise. This is, and heartfelt. So additional meaning to this card is a trustworthy romantic partner, could be a mediator, cultured interests such as art and music, an upstanding member of society. It's a pretty good card. Hi, Nicole. That's a really good card for you. Tina. Maggie. All right, Maggie, I've got a card for you. I don't know if you heard the card for you. What a lovely lady. I wrote it down. It was the Ace of Air. So you needed that, Tina? Awesome. Glad I can help. Awesome, awesome. Maggie, what do we have here? Has anyone had any weird cravings lately? And no, I cannot be pregnant. I had a craving for coconut ice cream yesterday. It was weird. Full moon. Okay, this is for Maggie. Four of Water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. The Four of Water. Four always reminds me of, you're grounded. You everything's in position, ready to reap rewards. And water flows and cleanses. So there really need to be paying attention to something here. It's time to reevaluate your situation because you're currently missing an opportunity. I always say sometimes you don't really miss an opportunity. There's a lot of opportunities that come your way, but sometimes it's one of the best ones. You want to do, pay attention to that. The solution you're seeking is right in front of your face. And I see that a lot when I do readings. If I do tarot readings for people, they can't see it, but it's right there. I'm like that too. Sometimes I'm looking and it's like staring me in the face, but I'm looking for something else, right? But fortunately, positive forces are working to assist you now. Open your eyes to the possibilities and accept the things, the help that they're offering you. However, you may be distracted or feel emotionally trapped. It may also be possible that by focusing on what you don't have, you're taking for granted the things you do have. So in that case, again, release what no longer serves you so you have room for what you need in your life. What is your birthright? Okay, all the abundance is there. We just need to call it in, tell them we're ready, we're open to receiving. Additional meaning is apathy, daydreaming, getting lost in your own little world. And I call it la la land. I get that. Something's missing. And boredom, discontentment. If you're bored, hey, geez, I don't know. I don't think you're bored, but if you do, I don't know about boredom. I'm never bored. You love anything with coconut? Yeah, it's always a craving. I was craving coconut ice cream. I mean, I made it the year before, but then it gets so hard. So I just said to my husband, let's go to the store, grocery store, and get a little bit. It's called So Delicious here in Canada. And it's a little vanilla bean. Yeah, coconut ice cream is great. I got to make coconut pudding. I do make it with coconut milk. I got to make that. And it's coconut milk with you can put erythritol if you're, or real sugar if you want, and some real cocoa powder, vanilla. What else? I haven't made it in a while. I'm gonna make some. You're working on it. Nice. Good stuff, Maggie. You're ready to be creative. Awesome. Good for you. Michelle, I have a card for you. You're going to try it. Yeah, I found this recipe online. It was a keto recipe. And, what's her name? Oh, come on. She's very slim. She's most of the time she's in Hawaii. Oh, gosh, what's her name? She's got hair. She always long hair. She has tied that on the side all the time. Anyway, she makes this keto. Look for keto chocolate pudding. I can't remember her name. And there's eggs in it. She makes it with hard-boiled eggs. I don't do it with hard-boiled eggs. I cook the eggs like almost like an omelet, but very very loose, scrambled eggs, very loose. Then I put that in my blender with the cocoa and vanilla and coconut milk. So it's very high in protein. It's keto. If you don't put real sugar, it's very good. You can make it darker pudding, like a milk chocolate pudding. There's instead of milk, you put a can of real coconut milk. But anyways, I thought about that today. Like, I gotta make some. As the season changes and now it's not going to be as hot, we'll want something a bit cooler, refreshing. So make it again. You're very welcome, Nicole. You're very welcome. All right. So, Michelle. I just did a card for you, right? Oh my God, I'm losing it. Michelle did a card for you. Joe Megan. Yes, salads now. Yeah, you can make some nice salads. Wow, I thought I pulled this card earlier. A 4 of water. I just pulled it for somebody else as well. So some of you have similar energies going around here. You've been sick with the influenza. It's been lingering. Yes, yeah. Yeah, someone I know right now had a bad, still has a bad couple of days. I mean, still going around. Everything kind of thawing out here. So allergies are going to start. And yeah, lots of vitamin C, D3. Elderberry syrup is wonderful. That Chinese syrup, Neon Pei Pakwa, is a really wonderful syrup. It looks like molasses, but it's wonderful for colds, for influenza, for all kinds of things. It's all these Chinese herbs. It's really good. Your card buddies, you and Care Bear. Yeah, was it you, Care? Yeah, it was a queen of. No, it was a queen. Care, you had the Queen of Air. She's got the Queen of Four of Water. Oh, you're with Francis. Yes, with Francis. Definitely. You and Francis are buddies. Sorry. All right. I did, Michelle. So this is, tell me, Michelle, did I do a card for her? I thought I did because I said Michelle, and it's the Four of Water. Well, if I didn't, here's a second card. Four of Water. Yeah, an opportunity missing because I did Maggie. So this is you. Four of Water. Are you still here? Okay. So the four missed opportunities. Just open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your ears. Ask your higher self and your guardian angel to help you notice and realize when there's the best opportunity that presents itself to you. Ask for that. Gen 56, you think you're going to get a water card? Maybe. Hey. All right, Joe Megan. This time I'm pulling a card for you here. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so it was the Four of Water that I pulled for you. And I pulled the Four of Water for someone else. I'm sure I did. Or was that the card I pulled? I wanted to give some of that card to Lauren. That's what it was. That's what it was. So the Four of Water, Michelle, I'll run through it again because I didn't do it completely. Four of Water, it's time to reevaluate your situation because you're currently missing an opportunity. So open your eyes to the possibilities and accept the help that's being offered to you. Sometimes we ask for help, and when it comes around, we don't always see it. But you can also ask for your guide. Maggie, you got the Four of Water too. Yes, so you guys are buddies. Four of Water. I pulled it for Michelle and Maggie. So, but sometimes you can be distracted, right? I mean, you're busy with life and everything. You may feel emotionally trapped, and emotions have been kind of running pretty high the last few weeks. I think with everything that's going on in the universe, all the solar flares and this lunar eclipse and the full moon and everything. But it's possible that by focusing on what you don't have, you're taking granted for what the good things you do have. So another way you'd be asking your higher self, please let me realize, or maybe already do, say, I realize and I'm grateful for what I have. I just want more of that. That's my birthright. I want more of that. So sometimes daydreaming, right? And getting lost in your own little world. I know what that is. I know what that is. I get lost sometimes, but something's missing sometimes in your life and you're not sure, right? Like what it is, or if you're boredom, just ask for help. You're craving Caesar salad right now. That'd be good with a nice chicken breast on top. Talking about food, I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm thinking about making this coconut pudding. I was craving coconut ice cream yesterday, so. And it's good for you. Yeah, this particular pudding, what's her name? Oh my God, I'm bad for that lately. I noticed that sometimes she's very she's quite famous in the keto world, and it's high protein because it's made with eggs. But like I said, she suggests that you do the hard-boiled eggs and then you mix your coconut milk and all that in your blender. I find I just don't like it that way. I've noticed that if you cook your eggs, scramble, there's a lot of eggs you're going to have, okay? I forget how much, I think 6 or 8. And you cook them in a pan and you don't cook them fully. They're still a little bit watery, but not too watery. And when you put it in the blender with the coconut milk and chocolate powder and vanilla, and I use erythritol. I try to use that instead of sugar. So it's keto, but you can use, some people use cellulose now, I think. Allulose, it's called. It's something new. I don't think it's hard. It's difficult to get in Canada, but, whatever you want to do. But it's high protein. So when you have a pudding, it's very filling, getting the protein and everything. So it's really good, actually. Try it. And if I remember her name, I will say it. Skinny girl. She's in Hawaii a lot. She has a home in Hawaii, one in the States. She does these cruises where people go with her. Oh man, her name. I see her face. Her name doesn't come to me tonight. It's like whoo, over my head. I don't know. Okay, I got to stop thinking about her because I want to pull a card for Joe for Joe Megan here. Maybe I'll put it in here. There, Joe. Joe, 4 of air. A lot of fours tonight. 4 is not bad. Four of air. Did I get another 4 of air? No. Okay. 4 of air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Find the meditations on my main page. Meditate. 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 Can't say that enough. Meditate. It really helps. It helps to quiet your mind. Here we are asking for help, asking for answers, and sometimes our guides want to give us the answers, but we're busy and we don't hear them. So retreat from the world. You want to know how I retreat? I shut down. Phone. Don't look at any social media. Shut down completely. I tell my husband sometimes I'm having it's just time out. It's just shutting down everything. Go outside. The weather's getting nice. Go outside if you can. Breathe in some fresh air. Get some light. Light apparently is healthier than food for you. Does that make sense? That's what I heard. Light. It's important. Anyway, so if you haven't been feeling well, if you've been ill, focus upon healing. Don't rush back into action. Okay, take time. You need some time alone. So shut down time. The situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may provide the answer you seek if you've exhausted all intellectual possibilities for a solution. So you feel the need to get more sleep? Try and get more sleep. Allowing more time before making a choice. And the end of a stressful period in your life. Feeling mentally exhausted. Yeah, social media, if you're on it all day long, for sure. Anything too much is anything, right? Oh yeah, me too. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. It is a yummy combination, Nicole, for sure. Yeah, politics. I mean, everybody it's all gonna sort out in the end. But right now, yeah, just the more positive light, shining our light out there, sending healing to the world. That's all we can do, and things will turn out. Will turn out okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. If you wake up in the wee hours, and I do too. Sometimes I use the washroom, and if I were to go on my phone, I'd be awake for a long time. I take that time to meditate as well. I'll just close my eyes and think, was I dreaming? If I was dreaming, I try to recall the dream, or I just breathe in. I say a few prayers, and the next thing you know, I'm falling asleep again. But it's definitely time for you to just spend time on you. For sure. Okay, LE, got a card for you. Yeah, the other day I kept waking up. I think it was like 6 something in the morning. I'm like, whoa, it's a little too early. Luna doesn't need to go out, especially if it was raining or something. And I'm tempted sometimes. I'll say, let's look at the phone, see how this person is doing. But no, phones are off. You finally slept last night. It's been so hard. Yes. And energy. Yeah, for sure. It has been, and like I said, like this full moon is a lunar eclipse on top of that, right? It's in Virgo, and it's brought many things, but it's going to clear the path for a lot of stuff too. Yeah, it's all about releasing and letting go. And some people that don't want to let go, I think eventually they'll realize that they'll have no choice, because it's like the Tower card is going to come in and just, yeah, it's time. It's time for sure. LE. The 9 of water. A lot of water cards today. Jen, you're next. LE, 9 of water. Your wish comes true, because the 9 of water is like the 9 of cups. Concerns fade away. I love life. Now, I love life. I love life. May meet somebody. Let's see. The 9 of Cups is the 9 of water, and wishes granted. So that which you've prayed for finally manifest. I think I know what's going to come for sure, but I'll tell you later on. Your concerns should now fade as your efforts are rewarded. Financial hopes are currently realized. Good fortune follows you. It's about time, right? The simple pleasures in life abound. Luxury and material comforts come to you. You're surrounded by beauty, happiness, contentment. And another meaning, like it talks about love, it's love of life, pleasure, freedom. Things working out the way you'd hope, self-satisfaction. That's a pretty good burden card. So somebody was living in Holland, Sweden, but moved to Washington State. That's quite the move. Whoa, that's a huge move. Wow. I would have loved to be able to, when I was younger, to travel, go to Switzerland and Europe and visit a lot of, these places. Been to a few places in the States. I haven't visited all of it. I haven't visited all of Canada. It's huge. Nice. Oh, about the card I mentioned? Oh, the card that I mentioned. Go back here. Oh, the king. King. Okay, I get you. Moved to Washington State. It's a huge move. All right, Gen 56. Try to guess what card's going to come out for you. Someone's bugging your ear. Is that your right ear or your left? All right. Gen 56. What card do I have for you? So many want to come out. Come on, give me just one. Just one. Well, I'm going to look at the other card underneath what it was because I've got this card, fire. And the other one is Archangel Metatron. So fire. Oh, you're welcome, Ellie. Yeah, nice. I hope you do. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Oh, you mentioned Carl at the beginning. Oh, okay. Thought you said the card. Oh, Carl. I do need to get my eyes checked again in the spring soon. I gotta go make a word. Check my Carl. Yeah. Okay. Your left ear. Was it left ear or the right ear? Left ear is your ancestors, I believe. Yeah, somebody's bugging you, pulling at you. Maybe they want to come and do a message. We'll see. Because it said, I had another lady come in and said, remember I said Rosemary? And then after that, she was still talking while I was trying to give a card to someone. And she mentioned also Rosalie. And I know who Rosalie is. And I know who the message is for. She's not on here. Someone I know, Rosalie, passed away. So I think she's, maybe wants me to send her sister a message. So the 9 of fire for you, Gen 56. It could be your great-grandfather. Okay, I'll see if he comes back. I know somebody's around. Money's coming to you too, Nicole. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's still coming around. He's still here. Ooh, yeah, he's here. Oh my gosh. The energy is wild, 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 wild. And he says something about money to you. Oh. I want to give this other card, but he's talking super fast now. It's almost like he's all this bent up energy, or he's talking super, super fast. Hi, how are you? It's my puppy. You coming here? You coming to say hello? He was talking super fast, but he said something about money's coming to you, and there's excitement, and not sure what's going on there, but his birthday is July 13th. No, Luna, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. I'm on YouTube. Luna, go see Daddy. I don't have your ball here. There's. Go get your ball. Good girl. Sometimes she plays with a cat. So, but yeah, he's a lot of energy, and he's speaking really fast, and he's talking about money. Money's coming to you. And he says you feel there's something going on. You feel a lot of energy, and he's going around like the whole head, like kind of like this. Sometimes you may feel like somebody's literally doing this. If you do this over your head, you feel weird energy, like that's him. He's talking about number 57. Wow, July 13th, 1880. He's talking about 57. Did he pass up 57? Somebody's going to be 57. He's talking about the number 57. Could be an address. He's talking about that number. Yeah. Wherever he is right now, he's showing me before he died or something. It looks like a building that is really low, and it's all white on top. To me, it almost looks like a chicken coop. Maybe it's not, but that's what it reminds me of, or something where animals were. Okay. So now he's given a lot of flowers. So somebody's anniversary, wedding, and I'm not talking about July 13th, but I feel sooner, like somebody's birthday or anniversary. It's a bouquet of roses, red roses. On the other side, there's a lot of people, of course, that surrounds him. I mean, there's a lot of people around him, including some animals, but there's a lot of people. He says he never really has a minute to himself, okay? And it was your ancestor chart sheet is 13, okay? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He's around you. He says, tell her I'm interested in whatever you do. He's always been interested in that, so he does come around you. And he reminds me of a professor that comes around, kind of walks around and just interested and interested in what you're doing, comes around, kind of circles around you and just, takes a peek at what you're doing. He's very interested. He says he's interested. So he comes around you. So whatever you're doing, he had expertise or the know-how, or he knew how certain things worked, what you're doing, and he's around for support in that. Definitely call on him for guidance if you need something. Call on him. If his last name was Nelson, he says that, and it's kind of funny. I asked him, was your last name Nelson? And he says Ilson. So I don't know if somebody pronounced it differently or somebody teased him about the last name, but he's saying something almost like Ilson instead of Nielsen. Maybe Nielsen instead of Nelson. He's saying it a little differently. Could be an accent, but he's laughing the way it's pronounced. So you may want to look into that. A lot of times people have, over the years, maybe they had a name pronounced a certain way or spelled it, and they changed it. Could be something like that. I'm not sure. But he says it's more like Nielsen instead of Nelson. He's pronouncing it a little differently, but he's laughing. So I don't know. Oh, he's from Sweden. Okay. That's right. He goes like Nielsen. It's just the way he said it. Okay. That's definitely has an accent. Yeah. We say Nelson, but he pronounced it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's definitely him. He says, if she's not sure if it's me, he says, tell her I'm there when she makes a cup of tea. You make a cup of tea differently. I don't know if you like the teapot instead of a kettle or something, but there's something you're doing. He says, because she does it that way, it's different from everybody else. So you make tea differently. All I see is it's like a kettle. It almost looks like a different type of stove too, but with the tea, the way you make it's different. so that you'll know that it's in. Okay. He's very polite. I said, thank you for visiting. And he's like, you're welcome. While I was talking really fast, maybe that's why he was trying to get his English out or something. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Stepping back. My fingers get really cold when I do mediumship. It's like icicles. All right, Jen, back to you, Jen. Sorry about that. 9 of fire. You're on fire. The 9 of fire is don't give up, protect that which is you've created, have courage and belief in yourself. So the 9 of fire, and you know what I did? I pulled the 9 of earth. I've done that earlier. So there's something tied to this here, to this card. So successful employment. Because I pulled the 9 of earth and I had the 9 of fire, they're mixing things together tonight. And it could be because of the Mercury retrograde. But I do feel that you need to also know about this successful self-employment, unexpected financial windfalls and stuff. So a 9 of fire, you put a lot of work into this situation, a lot of energy. The card comes as a sign for you to actively protect what you've created or earned. Okay, have courage and believe in your abilities, right, to defend the fruit of your labors. Strengthen your resolve and don't give up. You possess the wisdom and stamina to bring the situation to an agreeable conclusion. However, it is important to open your mind to the assistance and the points of view of others. Being prepared, physical strength, feelings of paranoia and tiredness. So if you're tired, that would make a lot of sense. But don't give up. A lot of times I see people that want to give up and they're so close to achieving, a wish, a goal they've wanted. Okay. Oh, you microwave the water, but if it's loose, you boil the water. Oh, okay, because he had the kettle there. So I do too. I prefer boiling the water, and instead of putting in the microwave, that's quick. But I boil the water is just different. Just tastes better, and certain teas are better in a china cup than stoneware. So tonight I've got my little dragon cup here, and I'm drinking water. But if I put hot water, it changes the color of the dragon. And here you are, Jen. You thought it was water, but no, you got a really, really nice fire card. So I'm glad that call came around. But yeah, 2 hours before I start doing the going live, sometimes they know I'm going. Well, I don't say sometimes. They know all the time I'm going live, and I'll get these weird sensation feelings, almost sick. I almost called and said, I just don't feel good. But then I thought, oh, okay, somebody's coming through. It's telling me they didn't feel, how they were feeling prior to passing and that. So I have to kind of hang in there a little more. But yeah, definitely, yeah. All right, so let's pull a card for everybody. This is concerning everybody that's watching, signed in or not. If you like the video, please share. There's other people that may find this interesting or may work for them. There's something there. Sometimes to even share with somebody that may get a message later on, right? That's how they get messages, proof of survival. They want to know something. Well, maybe shed some light on their situation. And I appreciate everyone that comes through. My guide, I always thank my guide and people that come through. They're always very, very polite. And your angels and guides, right? All right, one card for everybody here. Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. You've got Angel Oceana. It's very pretty. I love the pink and blue together. Just some of my favorite colors. But so Oceana says, dive right in. There's no need for more research or time. You can trust your feelings on this one. I will guide you through the actions that are necessary considering the circumstances. This is for each and every one of you. Your main concern is to avoid procrastination at all costs. Here we go again with the procrastination. Break the situation down into small steps so that you don't become overwhelmed. Then take those steps in regular intervals. You know, um, yeah, I'm reminded of a situation one time. I thought, oh my God, I got to do this, this, this. It was so overwhelming. I had got into this other house and I needed to take the border, and I've taken out wallpaper off of walls before, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be, pain in that, because the first house had, I think, 4 or 5 layers of wallpaper. But anyways, I thought, oh my God, this is going to be. I just went like kind of totally crazy. It's going to be so much work. It's going to be so much work. And as a matter of fact, when I decided to go ahead and tackle that job, it was easy. I had, in my mind, I thought it's going to be tough. It was a big living room. It was on the ceiling, just below the ceiling, just high above the wall. Those other things I needed to do. And I thought, I felt so overwhelmed. And that's many, many years ago. I'm talking probably like 25 years ago. And I remember my sister saying, well, just one step at a time. Just reminding me, and once I did that, much easier. It depends. It's how we think sometimes. We program our minds to fear something that shouldn't fear, or avoid something we think, but when we face it, it's okay. You already know what to do about the situation, and you've already made up your mind to take action. Oceana, the angel Oceana, is here to let you know, to validate your decision is on the path of light. Although there may be some temporary hard work or emotional turmoil, this will soon be replaced by a lightness of spirit akin to gently floating on a summer breeze. Yeah, let the summer come. Sometimes you may feel too emotional or tired to take action, and that's another thing too. People sometimes will feel overwhelmed when they're exhausted. If you're not sleeping right, you've got a lot of things to do. I write things down because I forget. But sometimes if you're tired, you can't think straight. If you're not eating properly, you're not going to, think straight. You got to feed mind, body, heart, and soul, right? It's because you're unsure of the correctness of your decision. And when you're unsure, again, ask for clarity, ask for help. Usually unfound guilt is the culprit that is draining your energy or happiness. This is when it's very important to call upon the angels, to those to shore up your faith. Notice how the doors open smoothly with each step you take. That is one more sign that you're taking the best course of action. So yeah, when things fall into place, if you really, really want something, you're trying to manifest something, and it's just not. You have that deep, deep feeling inside that may not come. Just trust that something else is better out there for you. Ask the universe for help. Say, I need a miracle. Send me a miracle. They know what's best for us, right? We want this, but maybe this is better, not this. So you're very welcome, Ellie. Yeah, you don't think, I know there's a lot of people like that. It's busy, right? Go. And it's overwhelming. I myself, I know I want to, clean up a wall. I know one room needs to be painted, and I'm thinking, I love to paint. I just don't like to do the prep. So somebody said to me, I'll prep everything. You go in and paint. I do it. I just don't like to get down with the tape and everything, prep for it. And it's not hard work. It's just not my forte, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Well, everybody, when you need to shut down the social media, do it. And with the weather getting nicer here, it's going to be a lot better for us to step outside. And I know Luna's got me going out quite a bit. When Rob's sleeping, I take her out, and it gets me out there and getting some fresh air. I went out in the backyard with her yesterday. I said, come and sit on the swing. And she didn't want to, but I sat out there and I just absorbed some of the sun. A few minutes. It was just nice. It's lovely. So best thing to do for you is take care of you. Pause for process. That's a good quote. I love that. Pause for process. Gotta write that down. Good. I should print it on my wall. Pause for process. Love it. Never heard that before. You know, people always say, like, relax, slow down. Don't tell me to relax. No. Pause for process. That makes sense to me. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. I appreciate all of you. You put thing on the mirror. Yeah, pause for. No, I'm not kidding. I'm going to put it on my fridge. Living pause for process. That's yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you, Maggie. Appreciate it. Thank you again. Until next week. And next week I may do some yes and no questions. If you have some questions, write them down. And I may do some of that as well and see who else wants to come through tonight. So we'll see. Not tonight, next Saturday. All right. You're welcome, everyone. Namaste. Stay well until next Saturday night. Have a great weekend and happy St. Patrick's on the 18th. Thank you, Maggie.